I'm Mrs. Wallace, and I'm going to show you how to use pipettes. So these are all different kinds of pipettes you will encounter in our laboratory. This one right here is called a transfer pipette. Don't use this to measure. This is a 1 milliliter pipette. It's very small and holds 1 milliliter. This is a 5 milliliter pipette. It's a little bit bigger and can hold up to 5 milliliters. This is a 10 milliliter pipette. It's 10 milliliters, so it can hold up to 10 milliliters. That was a little redundant, but it's bigger. It's the biggest one. And this important tool is called a pipette bulb. You use the pipette bulbs in order to draw the liquid into your pipette. So here's my liquid that I'm going to be pipetting. Alright, so on these pipettes, you will notice, you see that there are little lines. These are called gradations, or graduations, that mark how many, like decimal points or things like that, and then there's the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's two sets of numbers, one that counts up from 1 to 10, and one that counts from 0 to 9. Ignore these big ones. We're just going to use the little numbers here. Okay, so let's say my lab protocol asks me to pipette 7 milliliters of liquid. I am going to use the 10 milliliter pipette because it's the only one of my 3 that can hold a whole 7 milliliters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my pipette in the liquid I want to pipette. Then I'm going to take my pipette bulb and I'm going to squeeze it like this. Then you place the pipette bulb on the pipette and slowly release the pressure until the liquid starts to come up. Now if I want 7 milliliters, I want to go past 7 milliliters. But I don't want to go so far that it goes up into the bulb. So I'm going to go to like maybe 10, and then you take the bulb off and put your thumb over the pipette. This makes it so the liquid doesn't come out. Then what you want to do is you want to slowly release the pressure on your thumb. If you do it really fast, it's not going to work. Make sure you don't have any bubbles in there. Little tiny bubble, that should be okay. So slowly release the pressure until the bottom of the meniscus. So when you look at this, if you get really close, you'll see that it kind of curves down. I want the bottom of that curve to touch the 7, not the top, the bottom of the curve. That's called the bottom of the meniscus. So I'm going to slowly let the liquid go down until the bottom of that curve touches 7, and it's good to be at eye level for this. And now we have measured 7. So you can see that the bottom of the curve is touching the 7. Now I'm going to take my container that I want to deliver my liquid into, and I'm going to touch the tip of the pipette to the edge of the inside of the container. And then just let your thumb go, and the liquid will be transferred into your new container. You'll notice that there's a little bit left in the bottom. Don't try to press that liquid out. These pipettes are calibrated to account for the little bit that's left in the tip. So just leave that there, touch the tip to the side again, and you're all finished.
Yay!
Yay! Now you can use a pipette.